Greetings of the day. I cordially welcome to the session that helps you to realize the divinity in every one of you. Now, everyone, please sit in your comfortable position. Everyone, please sit in your comfortable position. Feel comfortable. Feel comfortable. Now, gently look into the spiral image, that takes us into the realms of inner self, the spiral image that takes us into the realms of inner self, the spiral paths that take us deeper and deeper, the spiral paths that take us deeper and deeper into the consciousness. Now I'm going deeper and deeper. I'm going deeper and deeper into the realms of my inner self. I'm going deeper and deeper into the realms of my inner self. I'm wafting through the realms of my inner self. I'm wafting through the realms of my inner self. Now I'm slowly, very slowly closing my eyes, very slowly closing my eyes, and I feel the full flow of energy as I breathe in. I feel the flow of energy as I breathe in, and I feel the stress evaporate as I breathe out. I feel the flow of energy as I breathe, and I feel the stress evaporate as I breathe out. Now I can listen to the melodies of my breath. I can listen to the melodies of my breath. I can feel the cooling breeze touching me. I can feel the cooling breeze touching me. The cooling breeze is embracing me. The cooling breeze is embracing me. I can feel my breath carrying energy into every corner of my body. I can feel my breath carrying energy into every corner of my body. I can feel my body. I can feel my body becoming subtle. I can feel my body becoming subtle. I can feel my body floating in the air. I can feel my body floating in the air. My body is floating in the air. Now, I am ready to set out my journey into the kingdom of my inner self. I am ready to set out my journey into the kingdom of my inner self. My inner self is my home. My inner self is my temple. My inner self is my sanctum. I am slowly traveling. I am slowly traveling to reach my temple. I am slowly traveling to reach my inner self. I am slowly traveling to reach my inner self. I am drifting myself. I am drifting myself nearer and nearer. I am drifting myself nearer and nearer to my inner self. My inner self is my home. It is the home of my divinity. It is the home of my divinity. My inner self is the temple of my divinity. I find the divine power. I find the divine power stretching his arms. I find the divine power stretching his arms. I see the divine power stretching his arms to embrace me. I see the divine power stretching his arms to embrace me. The divinity is embracing me. The divine power is embracing me gradually. The divine power is embracing me gradually. I am in the womb of divinity now. I am in the womb of divinity now. The divinity embraces me. The divinity, the divinity embraces me. The divinity guides me through the difficult paths. The divinity embraces me and guides me through the difficult paths. The divinity helps me to cross the turbulence of life. As a child, an innocent child, I am looking up to the Divine Father. As a child, an innocent child, I am looking up to the Divine Father to guide me on every path I take. I am looking up to the Divine Father. I am looking up at the Divine Father to guide me on every path I take. Now the Divine Father is guiding me. The Divine Father is guiding me on every path I take. The Divine Father is with me on every breath I take. The Divine Father is with me on every breath I take. He never leaves me alone. He never leaves me alone in the deserts of pain. He is always with me in the meadows of joy. The Divine Father is always with me in the meadows of joy. I am confident. I am fully confident in His plans. I am fully confident in His plans for me. The Divine Father is my guide. The Divine Father is my soulmate. The Divine Father is my soulmate. Now, I've learned to walk only the ethical paths. I've learned to walk only the ethical paths, the clean paths to reach my destiny. I walk only the ethical paths to reach my destiny. How soothing it is, how pleasant it is to walk the paths. How pleasant it is to walk the ethical paths. How pleasant it is to walk the divine paths with no regrets, no anxieties. How joyful it is to walk the ethical paths, the divine paths with no regrets, no anxieties. Now I walk only the ethical paths. I choose only the ethical paths to reach my destiny. I have chosen only the ethical paths to reach my destiny. Now, my body, mind, and soul is filled with the divine grace. My body, mind, and soul is filled with the divine grace. My body, mind, and soul are filled with the divine grace. Now I am traveling gently on the oceans of my inner self. Now I am traveling gently on the oceans of my inner self. I have filled my mind with full of divine grace. I have filled my mind and heart. I have filled my mind and heart with full of divine grace. I have filled my mind and heart with full of divine grace. Now I am coming back. I am slowly coming back to my normal state. I am slowly coming back to my normal state. I am slowly coming back to my normal state. Now I am slowly, very slowly opening my eyes. Very slowly I am opening my eyes.